Shohei Ohtani is the Michael Jordan of baseball.
The 2025 MLB season has come to an end, and the league has fallen into a rare moment of silence. Are you feeling the Ohtani withdrawal already? Right now, fans can't stop talking about one shocking comment made by Mookie Betts. In this video, we'll dive into Betts' brutally honest confession and uncover what his teammates have revealed about Shohei Ohtani's superhuman qualities and the way he stands on a completely different level from everyone else.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
He's becoming America's new hero.
In 2025, the Los Angeles Dodgers once again claimed the title of world champions. And this time, they did it back-to-back. 2 consecutive World Series victories. Needless to say, Shohei Ohtani was at the heart of this historic achievement. But behind the spotlight, another superstar quietly and powerfully supported the team, Mookie Betts. Throughout the postseason, Betts showed flashes of brilliance. While his hitting went through ups and downs, his defense and base running were absolutely clutch. In the final game, it was his dazzling double play that sealed the victory and secured the Dodgers' back-to-back crowns. As the dugout erupted and the stands roared, Betts stood at the center of it all, wearing a calm, satisfied smile that said it all. This was a team built to win. But what truly captured fans' hearts came after the game, when Betts spoke about Ohtani and said something that sent chills through baseball fans everywhere. Shohei is on another level. Those words came from an interview after Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And then, Betts went even further. When you watch him every day, you realize we're not even playing on the same field anymore. Shohei's the Michael Jordan of baseball. By invoking the name of Michael Jordan, the ultimate symbol of sporting greatness, Betts made it clear just how highly he regards Ohtani. Fans online were blown away. Even Betts bows to Ohtani. Jordan level? That's insane. Later, appearing on FOX Sports, Betts summed up his mindset during the postseason. Honestly, as long as Shohei's on our team, I know we're gonna win. It was the kind of statement that made even the studio go silent. A moment that spoke volumes about the trust and conviction between these two stars. And during the season, there was a moment that perfectly backed up Betts' words. In a September game against the Pirates, Ohtani hit a ball 193 kilometers per hour, the hardest of his career. A laser that reached the right field stands in just 3.6 seconds. Betts, waiting in the on-deck circle, didn't even flinch. He just said calmly, "Nothing surprises me anymore. For Shohei, that's just a normal home run." When you've seen the impossible become routine, that's when you know you're witnessing something truly special. Meanwhile, the younger players were left completely frozen, mouths wide open, eyes locked on the flight of the ball. Rookie catcher Dalton Rushing, infielder Alex Freeland, and Ha-Seong Kim all stood there in disbelief. On social media, fans had a field day. Rushing's jaw almost dropped off. Freeland's eyes are about to pop out. Reactions exploded across X and TikTok. Even manager Dave Roberts couldn't hide his amazement after the game. "If it were anyone else, that ball would have gone foul," he said. "But with Shohei, it just keeps carrying. He's unreal." That contrast, the stunned rookies, the calm Betts, the awestruck manager, says everything about just how different Shohei Ohtani truly is. Still, Betts remained composed, speaking with the confidence of someone who's seen it all up close. When Shohei steps into the batter's box, the entire atmosphere changes. Same thing when he's on the mound. Just by being there, all eyes are on him. You look over at the other dugout. Everyone's standing, watching his every move. It's crazy. Every word carries the weight of someone who experiences Ohtani's presence day in and day out. There aren't many active players in MLB who command that kind of respect from their own peers. "It's an honor to play alongside someone this special," Betts said. "Being his teammate now, instead of facing him, makes me appreciate just how incredible he really is. His speed, his power, everything about him exceeds expectations. And more than anything, Shohei's just a genuinely good guy." The pride, warmth, and deep trust in Betts' voice were unmistakable. No matter which ballpark they visit, The crowd's energy is overwhelming. When people say he's become an American hero, it doesn't feel like an exaggeration at all. Betts also spoke with deep respect for Ohtani's character. "I'm genuinely happy for everything Shohei's accomplished. I've seen the work he's put in, and he's earned every bit of what he's achieved. Without question, he's one of the best players I've ever shared a field with. Every at-bat is a spectacle. Wherever he goes, people just fall in love with him." From these comments, it's clear that Ohtani's greatness isn't just about his performance, it's about who he is. Only someone who's fought beside him can truly describe that. There's nothing about Betts' words that feels like flattery. They're raw, honest, and full of the kind of realness that only comes from being in the same dugout, chasing the same dream. But let's not forget, Mookie Betts himself is an MLB superstar. As the leadoff man, he's the spark that drives the Dodgers' offense. His flawless defense, split-second decision-making, and clutch hitting have defined their success. Without Betts, this Dodgers dynasty simply wouldn't exist. Betts and Ohtani, two of the game's brightest stars, standing side by side. Their mutual respect and perfect balance make the Dodgers what they are, the strongest team in baseball. Watching them push each other higher, complementing one another's strengths, fans everywhere can't help but feel. This is the kind of team we've always wanted to see. You can truly feel the bond growing stronger with every game they play.
Even his team went silent. Ohtani's 3 shutout innings.
Behind the Dodgers' back-to-back World Series titles lies a story that can't be captured by numbers alone. Among those stories, one unforgettable moment, shared by Dodgers slugger Freddie Freeman, perfectly symbolizes the deep trust and respect Shohei Ohtani has earned from his teammates. It happened in early September, in a game against the Baltimore Orioles. Right before the first pitch, the Dodgers' scheduled starter was scratched from the lineup, throwing the team's entire game plan into chaos. And stepping up to save the day was none other than Shohei Ohtani. He wasn't even supposed to pitch for a few more days. The heat and humidity were brutal, but without a single complaint, Ohtani took the mound and started firing 101 miles per hour, 163 kilometers per hour, fastballs, shutting down the Orioles' offense with machine-like precision. He ended up throwing 3 scoreless innings, a strong outing on paper, but what impressed Freeman most wasn't the stats. It was Ohtani's attitude. After the game, Freeman said with awe, "He's a unicorn. What he did out there was just incredible." Freeman went on to describe what he saw. After 2 innings, he was clearly exhausted. It was hot, and he wasn't at 100%. But he just kept going, giving everything he had. That was truly unbelievable. You could hear the emotion in his voice, the admiration of one elite athlete witnessing another do the impossible. In the pros, players are often told to protect themselves, to play it safe. But Ohtani understands what his team needs at any given moment and simply does the job. That quiet sense of duty is what moves the people around him. At the time, the Dodgers were on a losing streak. The atmosphere was heavy. And yet, Ohtani chose to take the mound, putting his body on the line to lift his teammates. In that moment, his presence reignited the team's spirit. "I want to win. I want to help. I want to fight." That pure desire was written all over his performance that day. Even the opposing side couldn't help but be stunned. Orioles acting manager Tony Mansolino recalled, "Around 3:30 p.m., someone told me, 'Ohtani's starting today.' I thought it was a joke. But once the game began, the reality hit him. And after it ended, he admitted, today, he was truly a unicorn. Coming off Tommy John surgery, throwing that hard, with that kind of command, every pitch, fastballs, breaking balls, everything was perfect. There's nobody else like him. Praise like that, from both teammates and opponents, shows that Shohei Ohtani isn't just a baseball player. He's something beyond the game itself. With every start, he keeps rewriting his own legend. But his greatness isn't built on talent alone. It's the result of relentless preparation, a level of work no one else can match. No one understands that better than Dodgers legend Clayton Kershaw. In a July feature, Kershaw described Ohtani's pitching with awe. "I knew his fastball was good, but the quality, it's unreal. 6 pitches, maybe 7. I honestly lost count. Every one of them elite. Even a future Hall of Famer like Kershaw couldn't help but be impressed by Ohtani's precision. And speaking about his comeback from Tommy John surgery, Kershaw added, "You'd never think he'd been out for 2 years. His command is unbelievable. It's Shohei, so maybe it's no surprise. But still, it's amazing. That maybe it's no surprise carries a quiet respect. A recognition that even among legends, Ohtani stands apart as the most prepared player they've ever met. What Kershaw emphasized even more was Ohtani's ability to adjust and his elite level of self-management. He never gets rattled, he knows exactly what he needs to do, and he executes every single time. You don't see that often," Kershaw said. "That's high praise coming from a veteran who spent his entire career commanding the mound." Another player who got to witness Ohtani's daily routine up close was left-handed reliever Alex Vesia. And he was just as amazed. Watching him step into the batter's box right after a medical checkup? "It's badass," Vesia said. "Every time he pitches, I'm blown away by his velocity and pitch variety." He described Ohtani's work ethic as crazy, not in a reckless way. "It's crazy because it's built on total confidence and preparation," he explained. "His entire day is planned differently from anyone else's. Watching him work is like taking a masterclass." Vesia went on to add, "He knows what routines work best for him, the ones he's built since his days in Japan. He's the most prepared player I've ever met. Seeing the game from both a pitcher's and hitter's perspective? That's insane." To the outside world, Shohei Ohtani's two-way play might look effortless, but behind it lies an unthinkable amount of work, discipline, and innovation. His relentless dedication, his obsession with preparation, his unwavering belief in the two-way path. These are the reasons why Shohei Ohtani continues to shine on the biggest stage in the world, and why his legend keeps growing with every game he plays. Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.